So we're starting early, boys. How's everyone doing? I'm with Thomas, and also I'm Matt, just in case you didn't realize.
I thought you were Clive.
Oh. Oh.
Get it?
Yes, I believe it or not, I do.
Yes. Anyways, I suppose you're suspecting what day it is. And if you didn't, then you're probably, well, not an idiot, but obviously just kind of, I don't know.
This has
You just don't
been
know your
a
days.
start of a live stream.
Oh, trust me, we always start off problematic. Ah, yes. But today is the 15th anniversary of Rose and new Doctor Who overall. Yeah. Um, I guess. So, yeah, 15 years. Jeez. Um, hasn't been 15 years for me, though. It's been about 13 and a bit, because I didn't start until, uh, it would have been almost at the Impossible Planet there, the Idiot's Lantern. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can't remember when I started watching, but it was quite a while ago. It was closer to 15 years than I would say maybe even 10. Yeah. Because Series 3 is my earliest memories of Doctor Who, specifically like Daleks in Manhattan.
I remember just bits and pieces of Series 2 more in mind, but Series 3 does come up distinctively. So if you probably see the first full series I watched, it would have been Series 3. Although I think I probably did watch Series 1 probably in the late bit of 2006 or something like that, because I did go back and watch Series 1 and 2. That, well, apart from the episodes which kind of did scare the bejesus out of me, like the Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit, because those it's actually like I couldn't stand those episodes for not a long while. I think it was just probably about a year or so. So I
Ooh,
but no,
actually,
it was.
should I change the title of the stream to hashtag Trip of a Lifetime instead of hashtag Save the Day?
Have you got this as hashtag save the day?
Well, I thought it was using the same one, but now I've
It's
realized.
not.
Oh wait, I think it is actually Trip of a Lifetime.
It is Trip of a Lifetime. It's been that
Well,
since like.
I'm using Trip of a Lifetime now.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Yes. As you can tell, Matt is really kind of, he's really.
isolation is getting to me.
It's also, I was getting to me as well. Yeah. Yesterday I kept thinking it was Thursday today, and then I was thinking shit because of
I lost track of the days like a couple days ago, and then I
I
realized,
know, but
okay,
I just
okay, I know
kept
what
having
day
the
it
day
is
on
today, so tomorrow is the yeah.
27th and that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shut up, Robert. I know I
By the way,
failed, but now
where where is this live on? I don't know because I can't see on.
YouTube,
No, but which channel? Because I can't see on
Whoniversals.
your. Oh, is it? That's why I can't see it on your
It's a
thing.
Whoniversal stream, boy.
Jesus Christ. I thought it was a Matt one. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's definitely not mine.
It's
There's a
not a Matt one.
reason.
Yes.
Uh, so to break the ice a bit, anyone who is watching, make sure you get up a copy of Rose, because we will be starting at
get
seven.
Twitter as well because you want to hear what Russell T Davis says.
Yeah. I should have. I have to like go between two tabs then. Just see what Russell says as well.
What's up, millennials?
Mhm.
I'm not millennial, all right.
Technically, none of us are, not even Robert.
Exactly. Just to prove there are more shows than I like than Who. Okay.
Okay,
I like a lot more shows
American.
than Who as well.
Yeah, I watch
Okay.
more
Yeah, I
shows
like
than
a lot more
Who.
American shows
Like
than Doctor Who. But
I watch Blake Seven and
mm,
Star Trek, and
I watch
that's
Buffy
about
and
it.
that and Smallville and all those American shows, and
I
you can't
watched
really
Years
judge
and
that. I
Years when
don't
it
blame you.
came out.
Oh, same. I same. I
I
did.
I also watched Torchwood.
I watched that Scandal one. I can't remember. Is it British Scandals or English Scandal? I can't remember.
It's one of the two.
Oh, very English Scandal. I've got the book up there, and I couldn't remember the thing. I read the book first, then I watched the series. If anybody wanted to know, but yeah. How about no? Okay.
How about yes? I don't know what he's saying. How about no
Yes.
for though?
How about yes? So, what did everybody think of that? What if Christopher Eccleston had stayed video? It was great, wasn't it?
I personally liked it.
I liked it. I just don't know
Or
why there's seven dislikes because everybody hates. Like, I did it because basically, you guys loved pitching Doctor Who. Well, I'd say loved. Some of you did, some of you didn't.
I personally enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good miniseries.
Fun fact: it was going to be. I was going to put Pitching Doctor Who in there, and I was thinking it's not really Pitching Doctor Who because it's not really going to say. In a way, it was never going to be like one of those again. And plus, I kind of wanted to kill that series off after like the three that I did. Like, I mean, I suppose I could do more, but I'm not going to because it's like it's stupid. You can't really do more.
Pitching classic Who. So basically,
yeah, you
read
could.
the
Well, I
script of an
could,
adventure
but
in space and time.
the problem is with that is we already got stuff like that, even on the channel, like the Lost season 23 and 27 and that.
Yeah.
And those were kind of inspired. Those kind of inspired bitching. So I was just like, okay, I'll just steal from those, especially 23 being one of yours.
Yeah.
Me, NCS, NCIS, Grey's Anatomy, Outlander, EastEnders.
Why does Robert watch EastEnders? Why does he watch EastEnders? Well, thankfully,
why do you think EastEnders is a better show than Doctor Who? I've only watched a couple of episodes, and already I was bored out of my mind, and I can withstand a lot of stuff. All right,
I've seen Dimensions in Time. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. But even I liked it. I like it just because it's stupid and
say goodbye, doctors.
You're all gonna have a journey.
A very long journey. Hashtag bring back the Ronnie.
I wish actually, I wish I was there back in 1993 and
I would have been mortified if I saw that.
No, but I wish I voted for Big Ron because
I think we all would. I think the Big Ron scene is the better scene because it's Big Ron.
Also, I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It does have Ross Kemp in it. I can't remember. If it does, then that's actually a point above it because I kind of love Ross Kemp out of like I've got this weird obsession over Ross Kemp because he's just like such like he's like the British Vin Diesel. It's like you don't know why you like him, but he's just strange.
I mean, I don't like Vin Diesel.
I like Vin Diesel.
I don't hate him.
I only think NCS and Grey's Anatomy is better than Doctor Who. Okay. I think
like in terms of pure technicality, like there are, I don't know what shows I prefer to Doctor Who based on pure technicality. Like, I guess like Horrible Histories, but like
Horrible Histories.
Yeah.
I wouldn't prefer it to Doctor Who. I'd say they're both on the same level. They've got their good and their bad parts. Their Horrible Histories. But I would agree that on the technicality, I think it is probably on the same strengths as Who, really.
If we ignore the bad seasons, i.e., anything after season 5 of Horrible Histories, then it's basically a perfect run Like the
Oh
only
yeah,
bad,
exactly.
I
Like
think the only real bad
season
parts of
one,
it are
season
like
1 to 5 is like the
some of the
Hinchcliffe
best
era.
television ever. I mean, you say Hinchcliffe era. I mean, I would say Cartmel era.
All right, Carmel era. Yeah, yeah, I would say that.
Fight me. I am a
Yes,
McCoy stan, which is,
yes.
I guess, why I like
Hmm.
Series 1, actually, because, like, the 7 and 8 dynamic was recreated.
Yeah, yeah.
That's, okay, that
I
was
like series
smooth.
one of Horrible Histories because I don't know why. I just feel the most sort of. I can remember more of season 2 and 3,
I
but I
mean,
can
only
kind of when I
because,
watched season 1 again, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of laughed more at the jokes and that. With
yeah.
2 and 3, it was more nostalgia kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
I
2 and 3
like
do have the, like, more iconic
yeah.
songs, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, it does. Yeah, especially the Charles II song, which is
Yeah, I
just
was thinking Charles
one.
II, Dick Turpin. I
Yeah,
think the, like, English Monarch song is in season 3 as well.
I can't remember. It might be 3 or 4. That would.
I think
I,
it's 3. It's
yeah.
definitely not the first two.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was the first 2. It might have been 3 because
Yeah, I don't think it was 4.
I can't remember. I can't remember. 2. Well, I would say season 2 was a bit weird because they put a bit more American stuff in. Not to say anything about Americans, but it was just like it's like they already had a good amount of material in that, and they already had
Yeah.
sort of a good amount of
I mean, I
stuff in
think the
that, and then adding
American
the
stuff
American
wasn't as
stuff, which is a bit
brutally
weird.
honest as the British stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It
Or
was a
or
bit like
even or even European stuff in general, like Groovy Greeks and Rotten Romans, they're pretty brutal. Well, Groovy Greeks,
yeah, yeah.
Greek
They're pretty
history
good.
isn't as brutal. All you can say is a war happened, another war
Yeah,
happened. Spartans were pretty mean, but they were also badass. That's all.
exactly.
There should be a Spartan episode of Doctor Who. Fuck it. Land like
Well,
13
I
yards
mean,
there.
there is the Myth Makers, I
That's
believe.
not Spartan.
Is
That's
it?
that's based on the Trojan War.
Ah, right. Okay. No, I thought you
The
were saying about
Iliad.
Greek. I thought you
The
said about
Iliad.
Greek.
Like,
Episodes.
if you're gonna base Doctor Who, if you're gonna base a Doctor Who story off of any mythology, especially Greek mythology, why the Iliad? It's so fucking boring. It's basically a domestic between Zeus and Hera, and then just fucking Achilles just is sulking. I don't fucking know. Okay, but like
Yeah.
the Odyssey. Now that's just basically, in a
Yeah.
way, that's like
Hmm.
ancient Greek Doctor Who in itself, I think.
Yeah. I think we should probably just stop talking about horrible histories though, because I think we
I'm
lost
speaking about
someone in
Doctor
that.
Who now, like the
Yeah,
myth makers
exactly. The horrible when horrible histories get it's like oh god.
grasp on
Did we
us.
miss the anniversary? Because I think that anniversary was 2019, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
was, wasn't it?
Shit, we should have done something.
The horrible
Oh
horrible
shit.
histories reversals coming soon. Or the shouty maniversals. The shouty
Oh
maniversals.
yes, shouty man.
Hi, I'm a shouty man, and I'm here to tell you about horrible history.
And how good it is.
Anyways, we're a few minutes away until we're gonna be starting to watch Rose. So I think I'm gonna have my
Yes.
attention
Or
on
you can
iPlayer
start to watch
now.
Rose, or if you're like me, you can start and read to watch Rose because I've also got the target novelization.
Oh yeah,
Because
lucky
yeah,
you. I only have City of Death. Um
no, I got all of them because I literally had no reason. But when they came out, I was just like, they're about $7.99 in Waterstones, and I was just like,
yeah.
there's no trouble about it. The thing
I,
was,
I mean, I think I'd be willing to pick up the Rose one in all honesty, because
the only
that one,
the only
yeah.
ones I really wanted were Rose and the Christmas Invasion, but I had to buy the rest kind of out of sort of necessity, and then I think
Yeah.
sell them for a while. So I think the Christmas Invasion was like the harder one to get than actually the Day of the Doctor Twice Upon a Time.
Because
Yeah,
those would be,
because
yeah, I
they
think
kept
Christmas
selling out
Invasion is the
that
most
one,
niche
but
one.
yeah. And still, even a year later, was it? Yeah, was it 2 years? 2 years later.
I mean,
I
I
think.
know Jenny T. Colgan can write the
Mhm.
10th Doctor well, so I think she's
Yeah.
a decent choice.
However,
I yeah.
I will say that target novelization was probably out of the weaker of the four. I would say City of Death as well, but that's not really a target novelization because that was already a novelization. So
I do think James Goss is the best writer for 10, in my opinion.
yeah,
He would have been he's my choice for any 10th Doctor adaptation.
But I just think out of like all of them being sort of the target novels,
He should.
I think Rose
Actually no.
I
think James Goss should do Midnight. James Goss should do Midnight.
Yeah. Rose is the best, but I would say that David the Doctor was the worst. Just
it sounds like
it
something.
sounds clever and it sounds good.
It sounds like everything I hated about Stephen Moffat. Just in book form.
And it's written by Stephen Moffat as well.
Yeah, I realised that.
Not the worst too.
Anyways, we will be starting very soon.
I like this.
So everyone have series 1 at the ready. Have Rose at the ready, specifically in particular. And when I say we'll start, when I say the word Clive, we will begin. And now I'm waiting for it to become 7. Clive!
It's 7 o'clock already.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I do not have the press start on things.
It just came out as a surprise. I'm like, Clive. Christopher.
Clive.
I don't like the opening theme. I'm just gonna say that. I'm willing to accept it, but I'm not a fan of Murray Gold's first. It's.
I do prefer his 2008 rendition.
Yeah, it is much better.
Also, this one's weird because it's got the TARDIS synced up to that noise.
Yeah, it's got the right synchronization. Gotta love this cold open that appeared.
Oh yeah, they kept using it all the time. Yeah.
They used it.
It zooms into Dollar's Church instead. 7:30, yes.
But didn't it also zoom in at
No, it only zoomed into the Tyler estates on both occasions, and then they used it for the Army of Ghosts, but that was like sort of, I don't know why, but it was just like they didn't zoom into anything on that, and then it was
number 20 bus. Oh, Iris Well time.
Yeah.
I want to see how many possible references there is.
Oh, Henrik, we see that later in the series. No.
We got Mickey.
Square. We got
weren't there deleted scenes where like Rose and Mickey have more stuff to do, or am I just making that up?
No, there is. It's just we don't see them because here's a fun fact. They accidentally deleted all the deleted scenes before putting them onto the DVD of Series 1.
So they don't have the footage at all.
They don't have the footage at all. No, they didn't get it anymore. Yes.
Oh,
no,
that's a shame. But they were filmed. Okay, yeah. I was making sure if I got that fact right.
Yeah.
Also, what's Rose doing? Was it?
Oh, it's the lift shaft. It's the lift shaft.
Yeah. What was Rose actually doing here again?
She was working as a store attendant in that. And underneath the store was actually in a hospital. It was not actually underneath the store. This is in a hospital. Oh, and there's Wilson, the best character, but we never see him.
So wait, lottery money. But because I was always confused why Rose is giving Wilson lottery money.
Yeah. Well, again, the target novelization changes that, and that's supposed to be lottery tickets to win the lottery money in that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to read the target novelization or just hear someone.
Camille Jury does the
that's nice.
I don't know. I'm not used to it. If it was Nicholas Briggs, because I know he can do it all right. No, Doctor, I would have probably listened to it.
Yeah. What about Pete Walsh? Imagine if it was Pete Walsh. Not Bradley Walsh. Pete Walsh.
Oh, Pete Walsh.
Imagine if it was Bradley Walsh. Just like Nice to meet you, Cockles. Run for your life. And the chase is on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Chase is on.
Oh
Being
yeah.
chased
Now
by the
here's the bit
Autons.
where, of course, on your original broadcast, you would have heard Graham Norton by accident. Was it later on?
Oh,
No. Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. I've never heard of that actually. Because
No,
I knew
no.
about the Graham
There's
Norton interruption
YouTube,
in.
there's a video on YouTube of the original broadcast, and you can hear Graham Norton. Do you know the introduction bit? The intro bit in the recent video I used. That's
Yeah.
actually from that video, which has the Graham Norton bit in it. So if you just type in Doctor Graham Norton in that, you'll find where he's
Yeah.
in it.
Because I know there was the Graham Norton pop up, like
in the
in
Time of
Time of
Angels.
Angels.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I remember that on broadcast, and I wasn't really bothered by it. I was just like,
I do.
that's
Yeah,
a bit.
because
That's a shame.
I was one of the people who phoned in.
Oh, I didn't. I was just like, oh, it's a bit annoying, isn't it?
It was weird. Derek.
Like,
Yes, I miss Derek.
yeah.
Best character. All these characters off screen, and they're just like they're the best characters, and we don't care to see them.
How do you think Kel would have been at the time? Oh, perfect moment. Just run.
Clanging on that bloody pipe, and then they start to run with some great 2005 music. I will say this: Murray Series 1 music is really kind of good as well.
Oh yeah.
Not to fact on that, because it's people say it's a bit it's a bit annoying in some places. I'd say it's a bit like there's a lot more classical influences in his music than you think. No.
Yeah.
Yep, plastic. I might laugh at some bits because I think we all can vividly remember the Doctor Who poop version of this, which is still funny as well.
I don't think I've really watched it.
Well done. Wilson's dead. You're just like, okay. Why is he telling her to mind her eyes about the sonic screwdriver? It's not going to blind her. He's not pointing in her eyes.
Yeah. So, yeah. It was around that point when Graham Norton. Yeah. Because Russell confirmed it himself. Because I'm looking at his Twitter now.
Yeah. I just know it because I've seen the original broadcast and that.
Yeah.
Lovely beans
on toast in the French dub. It's both. I can't speak French. Look at Russell's Twitter, okay?
I will later on.
At Russell Davies 63 for anyone watching this right now.
I'll do it later on and see what I missed.
Yeah. I'll be live reading his tweets.
I'll be just
I've got my hands full. I can't really live tweet.
Yeah. I mean, if my DVD version worked, then I would probably be doing the live tweets as well. But it's just I can't because it doesn't work properly, and it skips a lot on that.
Yeah, and yeah. By the way, we're both watching this on BBC iPlayer for those wondering.
Yeah, we're not watching this illegal. Promise. Oh, it's just exploded.
Well, I'm certainly watching it on BBC iPlayer. I can't comment on
I am, yeah. I am
okay.
Too.
I'll take your word for it. Oh, it's the Tardy box. And
it's
it
not
looks
Tardy
shit.
Box.
Like I don't like the Russell C Davies TARDIS. Color wise, it's alright, and the shape. Honestly, Mickey is such a mood.
I don't know.
I know if like
I know if a really good interview that Noel Clarke did a couple of years ago that he said he kind of did his performance a bit wrong, and that because he was kind of thinking about the project and thinking it was kind of aimed at kids, so that's the reason why his performance and like Rosen's aims in London, and that's kind of wacky in that because he was aiming at kids, and then that's why it's so better when it comes to Boomtown because he knew the audience and he kind of corrected himself afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a really good kind of thing to know because then it kind of shows that's why he's acting a little bit strange.
But I think the writing of Mickey here is
yeah. Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
And Nick pushes it.
They're cute.
Matrix.
Yeah, I think they're both really
foreshadowing, boys. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Yeah, this just feels good, you know?
Oh no, yeah.
This is just a feel good episode, you know?
Yeah. When you're thrown down the arm and then it's a bin. Why is there no lid on the bin?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 7:30 again. It's not really 7:30. It's only 7:09 now.
She's balancing it on like a bunch of CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Her Big Finish collection.
Yeah, she's listening through. She was listening through Chimes of Midnight the night before.
Oh yes.
Finches. Is that the same Finch who appears in School Reunion?
Maybe not.
You've had cock and trauma. Ariana got £2,000 off the council just because she was giving a man behind the desk blowjobs. See, I can get the lines in just correctly in that.
Yeah.
Oh. Cat flap. Wait a minute. Survival? Cat flap? Is this Survival 2?
Survival 2, Plastic Boogaloo.
Yes. Yes. She just opens the cat flap and it's the black cat from Survival.
Yeah, and then she's transported to the cheap planet. Oh, I love Survival.
Oh, me too. You're not plastic, are you? Oh, bonehead. Bye. Oh, we're talking millions. Why is Jackie flirting with the Doctor? Because he hasn't shown that he wants to kind of flirt. Well, anything could happen.
Yeah.
No. Exactly.
I think Jackie's tired of being a single mum of a 19-year-old.
Yeah. Then again, she does bring a load of men over in the series. Oh yes, he's gay and she's an alien. Yes.
Yeah.
I think he was reading the City of Death novelization.
Yeah.
Rose Tyler. Yeah, just look at that Eccleston in the background, just so funny. Nah, it's just things he does.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's getting choked.
What? I mean, yeah.
We were talking like earlier in series when series 12 was going on about sexual design.
Yeah. But that's different. This is just a plastic hand, Thomas. Mind out of gutter. There may be children watching. It just has like it just floats in the air. So can just all autons fly now?
That must be the loudest hairdryer because how come she doesn't hear? Like, look at that. You broke a thing. I would actually go out and break you if you broke my. No, I'm joking. I would not break anybody if you broke my table because of a plastic hand.
Ah, yes, Sonic it to death. Armless.
Yeah, I think she watched the Hand of Fear.
You can't just be swaddling off. Like, he broke my fucking table.
Oh yeah, they reference that in the Target novelization. That's actually a good point because I love this scene. Not gonna lie. Just it's them two walking in that.
Yeah. I mean, this feels like the direct continuation of Survival. I think.
Yeah, it does. Why do you think we were making references to it?
I mean, you said cat flap and then cats, but like,
Exactly.
yeah. This is why Series 1 is great, because it continues off from the best season.
Yeah.
I'm a long way from home.
Yes. Why those plastic hands after? I don't know. I like that. It's like the entire world revolves around him, and then he goes back and says, actually, he doesn't, but it revolves around him. That made no sense. I said, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Like, revolves
Sort of,
around
yeah.
you.
I just
Mm-hmm.
this is. I mean, it does feel like the Doctor, in my opinion.
Oh, he does, yeah. Because this could have been so kind of like weird in that place. Like if he was acting a bit like stranger, like Matt Smith and that, and we didn't kind of get used to it, and that was what I think worked in About the 10th Hours. We'd gotten used to that point, and that's when you could kind of bring on the crazy Doctor at the start and that.
Yeah.
But having Chris kind of be like the straight faced character just works.
Yeah.
Just works. No, it's not a price war. I love this line. They want to overthrow the human race and destroy you.
Yeah, this scene is so amazing, and it just makes me think if I was just someone who hadn't seen Doctor Who before for the first time, and this is the first time, this is my first experience. This scene would it would be so weird, and yet it would get weirder, and it would just it would sell me. This episode would sell me.
This scene would convince me. This one coming up here, where they say about the world's
Yeah.
and I'd be like, yeah, actually.
I wonder what Russell is saying. I wonder what Russell's saying right now.
What is he saying? The turn of the earth. The ground beneath our feet is spinning like
when everyone said, will Doctor Who work these days, we knew we had this cast, our secret weapon. Also, what acting, what performance from these two. This scene shot in Block 2 when we realised we were underrunning.
To find out that Chris was really kind of like...
So this scene was shot because they were underrunning. This was shot in Block 2.
No, the other one, the one behind when they were walking the state, that's underrunning. This is a reshot, the one where he's talking about the turn of the earth, because Chris didn't like his performance in that. Apparently, he just thought his performance wasn't great, and they just had to redo it. So anything on Rose's side is from London, but anything from Chris's side is actually in Cardiff.
Yeah.
And you can tell it really fits. Because we're going to go back in a second when she just goes back and looks at the TARDIS and that, and it's just like, you can tell like both of them look, like London, not look like Cardiff and that.
Yeah.
So you can mistake that.
Theme here. With the drums.
Oh, yeah. And that theme, I love that theme. Yeah.
Oh, here's my woman.
Get off. Oh, does he have the stop and go signs? Was that from Aliens to London? That? Oh, he doesn't have them. Oh, damn it. I love those stop and go signs in Aliens to London. That.
Yeah.
Oh, reading his emails. Don't know what he's got on there. Right, here's a thing.
What's on Mickey's computer?
Searchwise net. We've all got it.
I personally think because of timey-wimey stuff, personally, I like to think that this is Vor, but then because of some meddling in the past that the Doctor did, this got renamed to Vor.
Oh, right. So here's the thing. This site actually still exists.
Let's visit it now. Or let's visit it after the live stream, and then I can screen share it.
It still exists because I checked it out this morning. And it works.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, we're coming up to the best character of the episode.
You
I mean, we've already had Wilson, we've already had Derek, and that, and we've had the Doctor and Mickey. But the real best character, the real MVP,
possibly the best character in the show. Like, why call it Doctor Who? You might as well call it like Clive Who.
exactly, Clive. I mean, Mickey's got a right to be kind of like weirded out because he like, oh, the kid's Welsh. You can tell he's Welsh.
Well, no, you're not.
Like,
I can't do Welsh.
Dad, it's one of your nutters. He's the best character. Hello, you must be
Clive Who.
Obviously. Maybe he does have murders. Maybe he did murder somebody. Oh, this line coming up. She's read the website about the Doctor and she's a she. Because at this point, not many female fans were watching. But obviously, after this, they would start be watching that.
Yeah. Well, because they cast David Tennant, and David Tennant is like an absolute sex magnet.
Oh yeah, yes. Political diaries, conspiracy theories, even ghost stories.
Yeah.
The Doctor.
So I think this scene is one of the more expanded ones in the novelization to like make.
Oh yeah, it is definitely. They expand on like the references to future Doctors and the past Doctors and that. It's not just the Ninth Doctor here. It's just they do all the Doctors here, and it's a. I will say this: it's a much better scene in the novelization because it kind of also has a reason why Clive's actually doing this. Like, he isn't just a Doctor. Yeah. Like, his father died in Remembers the Daleks and that, and like they prove that Clive is actually just. Sense. Oh, the Doctor shot Kennedy. No, he didn't. He didn't. The Daniels family of Southampton. The real companions of the Ninth Doctor.
Yeah.
I wonder what Mark Benton thinks of the episode, because he said he's going to be watching it as well. So I wonder what he's thinking.
I'm gonna bring up Mark Benton.
Yeah, Krakatoa exploded.
Krakatoa.
Yes. Doctor is a legend revolving about history. When Dasta comes, he's there. I just wish this character came back. I don't know why he should have been killed. He's like, he should have just came back. No.
He's like 15 minutes to lift off. I would Billy. And for this scene, he's like, "How young am I?"
Yeah, I would have Love and Monsters if it had Clive in it. Like,
oh, that would be oh,
moving pins. Apparently, according to the writer's tale, we weren't supposed to get Mark Benton as Clive. We were supposed to get Mackenzie Crook, who, if you know, is in The Office and that, as Clive. So, really, I think Mark Benton's done himself well about that. And I've watched The Second Coming, which is it's a great series by Russell as well, about, Christopher Eccleston being the son of God and that. And Mark Benton plays a really good, lovely character in that. And it's, I was watching back to this after watching that. I was just thinking, there's a proper good character in that.
Why does he open the bin like that?
Because that's how I open it by the handles.
Yeah,
even I would open one handle, not two.
Yeah, but why does he like put his hands firmly on the thing just so we can have this weird CGI thing?
It's a bit of the worst CGI there. I'm not gonna.
It's to be honest, I've seen worse CGI in like the Doctor Who universe.
Well, yeah, back in say like back in the 80s and that.
Well, I'm meaning like fucking Torchwood and Sarah Jane.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh.
When you've been I love the burping bin, mate. I think he's an alien from another world. And then all of a sudden,
Russell was building up to the burping bin.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Oh no, here's another really good character. It's Autumn Mickey or Pizza. Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
Chinese pizza. I think we all have pizza.
Pizza.
Then again, the novelization has soup instead of pizza, so.
Yeah. Ew. No, Jubilee pizza, please.
Yes. And get it from Torchwood as well, because they'll charge you extra. Jimmy Stone. Sorry, I just like him. I just like Mickey just looking at her and just smiling at her, going, "All right."
But like, I mean, to be honest, like, it's creepier than what I do. Like, usually when like I'm just listening to Ryan or just around Ryan, it's just like
next time with Ryan, you should just
do that. I mean, make a change. Like, apparently I just stare really creepily.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
sweetheart, darling, babe, sugar, sweetheart. Oh, champagne. I bet that cork's gonna go through him. Oh, I think it is. Look at the total happy couple on the house. Oh. Some dodgy. That's not really dodgy CGI. That's what I think.
I mean, the CGI exists. It enhances the story, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh no! Here comes one of the best jokes. Not this bit, but coming up. Don't think that's going to stop me. The man screams, "I love that." It makes me laugh.
Oh, I love this episode. He's just smashing everything up.
I know.
Perfect. I love this.
Oh, this is just feel good. If Doctor Who had to return, this is just one of the perfect episodes it had to return by. Just Mickey without a head. It's like one of us on a drunken night out.
Russell T Davies tweeted, "I always wonder how the real Mickey got from the bin to the lair. First draft had an Auton bin men. Did that bin trundle slowly across London? No.
Yeah.
Warp shunt technology sapped him there."
Yeah. Exactly.
Even Russell's tweeting about the screaming people.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. This is by the director because this is the director.
Yeah.
That's such a good moment. It's just like you just keep it off and then have all this and then like that is such a good show.
I think the public may know what the TARDIS looks like and they're like, ooh, this is this.
And then you just see this and it's just, oh my god.
Well, they wouldn't.
Oh, and Doomsday.
Yeah. I mean, isn't this just Rose's theme?
Oh yeah, but it's really just Doomsday.
Also,
when those the doors did show. Yeah, I just thought the doors didn't show. By the way, if you want to know, I'm watching this without sound, so I can actually hear you, Matt, and not hear the episode of. I mean, I could just have it on a low volume, but I can just recite this episode without the volume. That's how good this episode is.
Oh, sweet! I have volume on.
I don't. I just have it.
I have it low, so I can hear the episode a little.
Mm-hmm. Well done for getting Dimension, because I believe Matt Smith calls it Dimensions. Like that. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, rest in peace, also Mickey.
Is the TARDIS console that warm that it melts plastic?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't
I wouldn't
know. Like,
imagine the console would be warm, like warm enough to melt
yeah,
plastic. Must be pretty shitty plastic.
yeah, it really must be because oh, and back out there, and it's London.
Oh, I love this place.
Yes, I believe this was their first night. This is their first scene together. Yes, it is. Yeah. His mother's dead. I like how she says, "Oh, I'm going to tell his mother," but like his mother is dead, and it's his grandmother that brought him up.
Maybe she briefly forgot. Either she briefly
Yes.
forgot, or she's trying to phrase it for the doctor.
If you are Indian, how do you sound like you're from the north? Not suppliers of the north. I will say this:
That is a good
Chris,
line.
Chris may be from the north, but I'm further up north. All right, you're not northern.
I mean, I'm from further north than you are, but then again, that's not called the north. That's just called Scotland,
Yes, that is called Scotland, and that would make
which
you.
is technically more north than the north.
All right, all right.
I win.
But I've got anti-plastic. You see.
Anti-plastic.
Transmitter. Oh, that's jokes on the other side. Transmitter. Round and massive.
This is a great visual. Like, here's the thing. Like, Doctor Who's nice and dramatic, but like Russell's Doctor Who, it has a charm. It has a humor to it.
Yeah, it has those jokes where it kind of feels like it needs jokes. It's not like I'm gonna complain about Stephen, but he'd often stop for jokes and that's sort of the problem with some
Yeah,
of his
he tried
episodes.
to like he's a comedy writer, but the worst thing is he doesn't get how comedy works, which makes me scared for his.
Also, have a look at the time on Big Ben. It's 10:30 at the moment. So why are the shops still open?
Wait, why are what?
Why are the shops still open for the autons later? Because don't like shops the shop malls like closes about 8.
I mean, it could be like Black Friday for all you know.
Well, I think this was broadcast on like Easter Saturday, I think. So
You're ruining the theory.
all right. London Eye.
But yeah, like Russell's
I've never been to London, so
like Rose feels like a combination of all the best elements of Doctor Who. It's got like the aesthetic of survival, the dynamic of that era, which it's the best era of Doctor Who. Don't at me. But also it's got a comedy. Like it's got the nice blend of comedy, like humor and drama.
I would
like
say
City of Death does. I think.
I would definitely say it's a mix between survival and EastEnders.
I would say a bit of City of Death in there as well, probably.
Yeah,
like it feels like it has that DNA.
Yeah,
I can trace it to City of Death, I think, and even in interviews, you can trace it to City of Death.
Yeah. Oh, not here. I'm going to give it a chance. And then it turns out he just wants to kill you, so that's not really okay. This is a bit more expanded on in the novelization and in the original script. I think Russell will tell you. There was going to be a scene where Mickey had another Auton clone of himself here, and where Rose was being a bit of an idiot, and that's how kind of the lasting consciousness knew about the anti-plastic, was because she was supposed to be talking to like a Auton Mickey here, and that's how I knew. And then now
Russell tweeting about that on Twitter, how that was in the original draft.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just looks around. Great. Shadow proclamation.
I'm gonna message you something on Skype and just respond to me, okay?
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll message the group chat.
You shut off. Oh. People can complain about the nesting consciousness CGI being a bit,
I think it looks all right. It's
to be
the
honest,
motion that's
it's
the
the best
issue.
design of the nesting consciousness, like of the appearances it has been in, like because compared to the other two, then it's not really. It does look more. It does feel more complete. And you see, like they literally just grab him and just like, oh, I've got anti-plastic in it. Oh no, the TARDIS.
I actually think the CGI looks all right, and it doesn't look not there. It looks like Chris is in the same room as it.
I mean, there is. I mean, I would say like the TV movie has bad CGI. No, like a lot of that CGI in the TV movie just looks a bit fakeish. No, but this one looks at least like there.
I think the CGI in the TV movie is executed well, and has aged well. It just doesn't look like it's real. This looks better, but it's it aged well, but like there is still that. It looks too fluid.
Oh, and just remember that Elton Pope is here at the same time. Yes.
Oh yes, yes,
yes. Just Elton Pope. Yes. Shop
yes.
window dummies come to life.
Love Elton.
Oh yes, we do. Yes. Unlike our conspirators, Time the Hoovians, who think he's dead. He's not. Oh.
Oh, I thought they were dummies. Oh, yeah. I'm posh. My husband is Northern and my son is Welsh.
Welsh. It's a really happy guy. Oh,
maybe he's adopted. You never thought of that. That's my headcanon now.
Smashing. That's all I've got to say about this. Smashing.
Ha! Funny.
Oh.
I wonder what Mark Benson's tweeting about this scene. Rip.
Bye, Mark Benton. Or else he could be still alive.
Oh, he's not tweeted yet. Let's see what Russell's saying. I think it's his wife that should have died.
Yeah. Maybe the kid. All right, I don't condone.
I don't think it should have been the kid. At this stage.
I don't see his body. Where is Clive's body? Maybe he escaped.
No, but he was shot in the head, so he is dead.
Maybe they missed, and maybe he had emergency temporal
I think it should have been his wife, so that Clive should have been in Love and Monsters instead of like the older man.
Mr. Skinner, yeah.
Mr. Skinner.
Yeah. So in this crowd right now is Elton Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, yes.
This is very much like modern Spearhead from Space.
Oh,
I think I prefer this as an Auton story to Spearhead from Space.
Oh, definitely. I prefer it because I think Spearhead's a bit more sci-fi and a lot less kind of realistic, and that's sort of the problem about it. It's just it relies a lot more on science fiction than it does like realism, and this one's more it's embedded.
Yeah, but it's also trying to set up the new Doctor. I don't know. Spearhead from Space just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I think it's that one's relying more on the second Doctor stuff as well, and I just think this one works better because it's brand new. Everything's sort of brand new, apart from like the stuff that you want to remember, and that.
I think especially now, like in 2005, more people know what plastic just is.
I've got no A levels, no job. Oh, there's a continuity mistake there. Yeah. Oh. that's the continuity mistake. Like they pulled down 3 of them in the second shot, and there should be 2 of them, but the third one's put down.
Yeah,
And shouldn't they have
but
shot
Rose is a flawed person.
Yes.
Yes, a drop of anti-plastic just destroys that big thing.
Yes. Also, how come like Rose can do all this in this episode and then just never does anything like this again?
Yeah.
Like, okay, apart from New Earth, because she does ride down a elevator shaft, but that's like, I'm just thinking like they could have made Rose into a real like action heroine in some cases.
So basically, they could have made her more like Ace.
Yes.
Are you trying to make me hate her more now?
Yes. Mickey hugging the TARDIS. That's what I do. I just hug my TARDIS. Yeah. This is more expanding than novelization. Oh, that's a model shot. Model shot. Those are model shots. I How many people who would actually think those are model shots? Because those are really good model shots.
Oh yeah, those are really good. I didn't know they were model shots actually. Like you're the RPD expert, so you know more about this stuff than me.
I know, yeah. that's what I knew like about the Mickey thing before Russell just tweeted out.
Yeah.
Oh. Headless.
The Headless Bride. I'm surprised that imagery's not been done more in Doctor Who, just like a headless bride. Yeah. You know.
Why aren't the Autons back though?
I mean, there's not really much you can do with them, in my opinion.
I mean, there is. You can like,
apart from different things that are made out of plastic, just attacking.
Then again, if you do want like a fake kind of,
like I want to see the breast implants. You know, I want to see the breast implants just attack people because, like, Rose brought that up.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh.
No one's watching us anymore.
Nobody is, no. But I don't care. This thing comes just easy. Yes. And after this, he goes off and does some other stuff, and then comes back, which is great because that means Big Finish finally got to have a go and just do some adventures up.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could stay here, be alive for work and food and sleep, or you can go anywhere.
Me.
Yeah, you're just Mickey.
I am Mickey.
You're just Mickey, and I'm just like Rose. I'm just like, yeah, I might have to just look at guys, and I'm fine. Thank you. It just steps through and that. And yeah, that's it. He's gone. I guess Rose never went on her adventures, and I guess somebody else took over the mantle. Maybe Ace. I can't remember.
Russell's latest tweet is beautiful. That's what it's about. That's what it's about in To End. This looks like a TV show to you. To me, it's a diary. It's a memoir. It's life. It's our lives being lived, and it was the best of times. I absolutely loved it.
Oh no! Wait, he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is forgot.
By the way, did I mention it also travels in time?
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate this bit. This bit is just like probably one of Rose's worst moments.
Yeah.
Like, just leave him, Mickey. He's a good guy. Why would you leave him?
Ew.
And then, oh no, the theme comes in.
Mickey deserves better than Rose.
Exactly. Next time. It's the end of the bloody world.
It's to end of to world.
Welcome to the end of the world. Oh, blue alien.
Yeah.
No, we hit.
This is just showing you, oh yeah, this is where the show can go. I think
God,
the end of the world is a great episode too.
It's Zoe Wanamaker.
Ah, yes. The first trans character in Doctor Who.
is a bitch.
Uh,
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
I do prefer the closing theme to the opening theme. It's a
Oh yeah, that's I like the
also
closing theme of this series because they did. Oh, Autumn's originally created by Robert Holmes. Thank you very much, Robert.
also
Holmes.
the Doctor's credited as Doctor Who, as he should.
That was I think I don't know if that was no, because I know David wanted himself to be credited as the Doctor, so he gets credited as the Doctor.
Yeah, if I was running the show, right, I think I'd probably credit the characters as Doctor because that's more accurate to what the character's
Mhm.
called in the show. But for
But
like an
everybody just-
anniversary special, I would just credit the character as Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Personally,
So that was
that
Rose,
was Rose. That was
or
one of
Survival
the
2. Rose Strikes Back.
Survival 2 Plastic Boogaloo.
Yes.
So yeah,
So-
that was the very first episode of the revival. Which, if this didn't happen, I don't think I would have become a Doctor Who fan, and I don't think you would have either. No, you wouldn't have because Idiot Science was your
No,
first.
because I joined series 2. So
I mean,
but
I
then
joined
again,
series 3.
if series 1 had only happened, I don't think I would have come back into Doctor Who. I think I would have been maybe a fan of something like, I don't know, horrible histories and that, of course.
I think
But-
I would just be like, I think the thing I would have latched onto would have probably been like, I don't know, fucking like Pokemon
Blake
or
7,
something.
maybe. Blake 7.
Pokemon probably. Well, no, because I probably wouldn't have been exposed to Blake 7 back then.
Oh yeah.
I only started watching Blake 7 last year, maybe the year before. I've been making my way through Blake 7.
I don't know why I would have been. I guess just video games more. I think it'd
Yeah.
be the same. Just be more into video games, but Doctor Who coming into sort of my life,
Yeah.
like especially when Series 2 came back. Because thank God this was a success. Like,
Of course it would have been a success. Russell C Davies is amazing, and they've got a great
it
cast.
beat Ant and Dec, and I hate Ant and Dec with a fiber of my own being. I'm sorry.
I don't hate Ant and Dec, but like
They
this was
They
deserved.
ruined the North for me. They ruined the North for me.
They ruined the
generally.
place you live
Yes.
currently.
Because they're just annoying. It's like James Corden. It's the reason why I hate James Corden.
He ruins
don't find
England
that
for me.
funny.
Actually, no, England was already ruined for me. Never mind. Stephen Moffat ruins Scotland.
James
for me.
Corden. James Corden is the reason why I can't watch Lodger and Closing Time with a straight face. I can't.
I mean, I
But-
can't just simply because it's Gareth Roberts, and also the scripts themselves are pretty poor. But like, when James Corden is one of the best parts of an episode, that's when something's wrong.
No, I think, to be honest, I think Matt Smith is one of the best parts of the Lodger in that, and I really kind of don't like his Doctor. So, yeah, those episodes just weren't as good as he thought. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to have a look on Skype and see what you sent me.
Yes. Because I think, well, I put it in the group chat.
Oh, should we? I don't know. Do you think we should? Oh, yes. Also, go to thingy. Go to Instagram now and read that thingy.
Yes. That thingy.
Yes. Revenge of the Nestine. And that.
Yeah. Need to go on Russell's Instagram.
But,
It's not up
yeah,
yet.
I think we should. I think we should announce it. Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. If the others didn't want us to, screw it.
Yeah.
So, as it's 15 years since the new series has started, and seeing as how that means it's not only 15 years since Chris Eccleston became the Doctor and David Tennant became the Doctor, that means that we should probably celebrate that. Because it's a monumental thing.
Well, we've already started celebrating, but
like it's not enough. We this is a more important thing
then I think this is one of the most important things we could celebrate because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's like, I mean, we've done McCoy month, but that was like 30 years since Sylvester McCoy, and that felt important because Sylvester McCoy is very close to all our hearts.
Yeah.
But Colin
We did
Baker
Big
month
Finish
we
month
did.
last year, which
Yeah, big.
was
This is more
yes,
important than Big Finish month, I'd say. Although Big Finish month was still pretty important, and
Yeah.
of
because
course,
I mean, Big Finish is great in that because it did continue Doctor Who during the later half of the
and it is a big part of this channel. But like,
yeah.
this
But
channel probably
I would
wouldn't
say
exist
that
if it wasn't
without
for
without kind of Russell and that, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have Doctor Who as it was. Again, as I was saying, like I wouldn't have joined. I only joined in when Series 2 came about because Series 1 was such a success that I kind of was interested in Series
Yeah.
2. I was a little bit interested in Series 1, but again, because it was the current Doctor, it was current Doctor Who, I was more interested in watching the current Doctor Who than I was to go back and to watch Series 1. I mean, I could have, but again, this is at the time where, the DVDs were a lot higher and there was repeats, of course, but I think UK 2V Gold was at its prime at this point.
I think unless of like for me, I only got into Classic Who because someone gave me the DVDs, and I was like, I might as well watch
exactly.
this,
So
and I loved it.
it,
But like,
Mhm.
I don't think I would have been as interested because I was already a Doctor Who fan. I was a fan of like David Tennant era.
Yeah.
So and
Like,
Dave
I
wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Christopher Eccleston's
Yeah.
season. Russell C Davies, I have a lot to thank that man.
Oh, definitely, yes. Like, he has become in the intervening years since I first started watching Doctor Who. He has become one of my inspirations, and I have gone back to his other shows like Queer as Folk, Bob and Rose, and The Second Coming, and obviously his shows that he's done in between Doctor Who and that, and the shows he's done after Doctor Who, like Years and Years, and
yeah,
I've
Very English Scandal.
Very English Scandal, and that, and he's such a big point to like Doctor Who that exactly, it's just like we really do have to thank him for a lot because without it we wouldn't be here. Like a lot of
not only do we have to thank him, but we'd be thanking him anyway, even if his era was just all right enough to like do this. But his era was actually one of my favorites of the show.
We still have exactly. Even if we just had series 1, I still would have been fine with it. I mean, like, because as I said, it is exactly. I mean, there is like the long game in that, but then again, the long game's good for stuff. Like you got Simon Pegg, who's acting up, and you got Jaggerfest, and you got Adam Mitchell. I will agree that Adam Mitchell isn't a good character.
Like, here's the thing: like, if I were to compare Series 1 to any season of Classic Who, it'd be season 25. Like, it's so good, but like even
you
the one that's clearly the worst one of that season is still pretty good. Like, if I were to compare the long game, it would be still Nemesis
because there is way too much Slovene, even though someone like me who really kind of likes the Slovene is pretty. I can say that 3 episodes was probably a bit too much. Maybe 2 would have been all right, and you can tell. I think Mr. TARDIS is definitely right with this. Before Dalek and after Dalek, and especially Dalek, and that you can tell that the series was kind of like it's in 2 places. The first half is definitely, we're getting the viewers in, we're getting them integrated into the series, and the second half is really just giving them proper drama and proper TV and proper episodes, and that starting with Dalek, which is just an amazing episode. I mean, again, the if Rose failed, then I'm sure Dalek would have probably just kept the series going and that. But thank God for Rose failing, because it's just as we've said, it's a really perfect episode on itself, and it showed that Doctor Who was not just a TV show that relied too much on the past, which again the TV movie did, and that was sort of its problems. It relied a lot more on the past instead of what Rose does, and just brings it to the future, and that it brings it to the modern day world, and
Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Like that's the problem that plagued like the Moffat era, especially later Moffat era, as well as
because it relied
as well
too
as
much on
arguably Series 12 and definitely the 80s.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what's kind of good about Russell's era, and that's why I like it so much, because it relied on viewers first, fans second, instead of kind of going the other way, which again the 80s, as you said, the 80s and especially Moffat's era.
I mean, I would say the McCoy era, like the latter seasons of the McCoy era, like season 26, I don't think relies on the past too much, although Battlefield kind of does. But it's like it's trying to tell good stories first, whether or not that is like you need continuity for it, like Battlefield, or you don't, like Ghostlight and my personal favorite, Codes of Fenric.
And that's why we can reference Survival a lot, because Survival really, if you look at it, really kind of is in places just rose with a bit of with the 80s a lot into it, but it has got a lot of continuity to it and that. And say if it hadn't been the Master in there, if it had just been the cheating people, and it would have been on the council estate, I think it still would have worked, because it's something alien coming into our real world, and I think that would.
Although I feel like the Autons were the perfect choice. It was inspired to bring back the Autons, especially because like plastic is like something we know every day, so it adds a different like layer, like psychologically, to the viewer.
Yeah, and as Russell said, as Russell has said, like he chose the Autons because it's something that we see every day. We go past. Well, we used to, not anymore, not at this point. This is it's a bit weird that we're not doing it right now. But obviously, we go past the shops every day and we see plastic kind of dummies and that, and you kind of think, oh, that plastic dummy might move and that, and you're kind of just thinking it might and it could, and that's what was really good about the Autons. And it's something that Russell kind of fixed with the Autons. I know we were saying about Spearhead and Space and Terror. I didn't say Terror Autons, but they all were good in that, but you could tell they were just like they were fast moving creatures in that, and the only thing that was kind of scary about them was just they were just plastic and they were moving about. These ones, they make them clunkier, they make them like kind of they really make them walk around like they're not just bright plastic creatures. They take longer, they're slow to move and that, and the Autons in the classic series would have caught up to Rose definitely. I mean, she would have been dead at that point, but these ones kind of like they're clunkier and it makes sense and that with that sort of thing. And I think we've gone on a bit of a tangent here. Sorry. So
yeah.
So should we announce what we're going to announce?
Yeah. So as we went on the tangent that New Who good, New Who month. Well, I don't think we should call it New Who month. No. More like Russell C. Davies month. Russell month.
I think we call it Russell.
Yeah. RTD month or Russell month.
I might know my thing has got not much to do with New Who, and it's definitely got more to do with Russell.
It's definitely the Russell era. Like the Moffat era. Yeah. We're not ignoring completely this year. Obviously, we've got some surprises later on, but
so we're not spoiling you. Definitely,
we've got other themed months coming this year. We've got like two other themed months planned, but the first one we'll announce because it's fitting is Russell month, which is going to be September. We're choosing September and not like March or December.
6 months for that.
Yeah. But the reason why we're choosing September is because it's the 9th month for the 9th Doctor.
Exactly. Which we really should just do Eccleston month. And again, I think we'd all run out of Eccleston stuff in about 2 videos time. So you might as well just. That bit Russell.
I'm struggling on a video idea for it because I've got like a video per month basically apart from September.
If you want. If
I don't think we should
Mhm.
publicly announce anything, otherwise it'll just end up not happening.
I do have my. I've planned it already, and I haven't written it, but I've planned what it is and what it's supposed to be, and I hope these guys aren't gonna copy of that idea, of course. But it's a really. I think it might be the finale video to the month, because it really kind of means something about it, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
it's just it's a really big video because it just means so much to me and Russell, because definitely I'm probably the Russell fan here of the channel. I mean
Yeah.
you three are also Russell fans as well, but I think I'm just the main Russell fan here because I just love his work and I admire him, and he is, as I said, he's an inspiration to me, and it's just really, it's really good to see that his era is good, and that we're going to celebrate it and that, especially me, who really, really, really would love to celebrate it in that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should end this off right now. We'll end off the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can still talk after the live stream ends.
No, I mean we could, but there's, I mean, I think we've said what we've said. I think we've well, I've said what I've said. I think I admire this episode. I admire Russell's era.
Yeah.
Also oh yeah, I remember it. The NHS thing. Shit. Give us a minute whilst I mute my microphone.
Okay. Well, I guess I could.
I might as well up along with them as well, but hey ho, it's
a
bit obnoxious when something happens like that, but hey ho, it's
yeah. Anyways, well, I've been Matt. That's been Thomas. We've been half of the Whoniversals as of right now.
We've been the Autons and that.
And we'll be seeing you in our respective next videos. Pizza.
Yes. Pizza.
Pizza.